All right, so you know how we're always hearing about those crazy cyber attacks? Like, think about that time hackers took over a whole hospital's computer system, held it hostage. Scary stuff, right?
Yeah, it sends shivers down your spine, doesn't it?
Totally. Well, that's exactly what we're diving into today. The world of a CISO, a Chief Information Security Officer. Not just about knowing the latest firewall or anything, it's about strategy, leadership, serious responsibility.
Absolutely. They're the ones holding the fort when digital chaos strikes. Like in that hospital case, it wasn't just, oh, let's get the computers back online. It was life or death decisions, patient safety, hanging in the balance.
So way more than a techie in a dark room. Our sources paint this picture of a CISO juggling a million things, like this risk management thing. What's that all about?
Okay, so imagine a chess game, right? But the stakes are sky high. That's risk management for a CISO. They're constantly thinking 3 steps ahead, anticipating threats, trying to stay 1 step ahead of the bad guys. And they've got some serious tools in their belt, like take zero trust security, for example. It's kind of like assuming everyone and everything is a potential threat until proven otherwise.
Sounds intense. So how do they actually build these defenses?
Think of it like building a fortress, but the walls are invisible, constantly evolving. You've got your firewalls, which are basically like multi-layered security checkpoints for your network, analyzing every single piece of data trying to get in.
Makes sense. What about those other tools we hear about, like antivirus software? I thought that was just for stopping those annoying pop-ups.
Oh, it's come a long way. We're talking about sophisticated systems that use things like heuristics to sniff out suspicious behavior and sandboxing to isolate potential threats before they can do any damage. And get this, some even use machine learning to identify brand new malware that's never been seen before.
Wow. So how does someone even become a CISO? Do they just like ace all the tech exams or something?
Tech skills are a must, for sure.
Yeah.
But it's really just the tip of the iceberg. The best CISOs, they're also incredible communicators. They have to be able to explain super complex tech stuff to people who might not know a byte from a botnet. We're talking CEOs, boards of directors, sometimes even law enforcement. And let's not forget the legal side of things. Compliance regulations, data breach laws, all that fun stuff.
So a CISO needs to be like a tech whiz, a diplomat, and a legal eagle all rolled into one.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
And let's not forget analytical skills. Being able to see the big picture, connect the dots. That seemingly insignificant glitch in the system. A good CISO can tell if that's a minor hiccup or a sign of a major cyber attack brewing.
This deep dive has been eye-opening. It's amazing how much responsibility rests on a CISO's shoulders.
For sure. But at the end of the day, it's all about protecting people, their data, their privacy, their trust. That's the heart of it all.
Which brings up a good question for our listeners. How much do you trust those companies you share your data with every single day? And what responsibility do you think they have in keeping that information safe? Just something to ponder as we wrap up our deep dive into the fascinating high-stakes world of the CISO.